Have you ever wondered why some people walk into a room and instantly become the center of attention, while others seem to fade into obscurity? The secret isn't in their looks or special talents, it's in how they connect with and influence those around them. If you want to be the person people remember, the person everyone wants to listen to and learn from, start here. The secret to increasing your social influence is revealed right away. Unlocking the power of self-awareness, mastering social influence and communication. Have you ever paused during a conversation and truly noticed what's unfolding? Are you aware of the messages your body language is sending? Do you recognize the emotions coursing through you or the thoughts shaping your responses? Awareness like this doesn't just happen, it's a skill, and one that can transform the way you interact with the world around you. Self-awareness is the foundation of emotional intelligence, the critical pillar upon which all other emotional skills are built. It's not just about knowing yourself, it's about being attuned to the moment. Imagine being so in tune with your surroundings, your emotions, and your physical cues that you can detect the smallest shifts as they happen. Why does this matter? Because self-awareness gives you control. It's the key to avoiding impulsive actions, maintaining composure in any situation, and steering clear of regrets. But self-awareness isn't just about what's happening inside you, it's also about how you come across to others. Your words might be eloquent, but if your body language tells a different story, you'll lose your audience before you even realize it. Nonverbal cues, those subtle, silent signals, speak louder than any carefully chosen phrase. They can either strengthen your message or sabotage it entirely. Think about it, your posture, eye contact, facial expressions, even the way you hold your hands, all of these send a message. If those messages are inconsistent with your words, people notice, even if only subconsciously. That inconsistency can erode trust, making it harder for others to connect with or confide in you. On the flip side, when your body language and words align, you create an atmosphere of trust, openness, and genuine connection. This harmony doesn't come naturally, it starts with self-awareness. Before you can master social interactions or influence others effectively, you need to master yourself. So, ask yourself, are your words and your presence in sync? Are you aware enough to fine-tune the unspoken signals you're sending? Self-awareness isn't just a skill, it's your superpower in the realm of social influence. Embrace it, and watch as your interactions become smoother, your connections deeper, and your communication far more impactful. The journey to self-awareness and self-acceptance, transforming your confidence and social skills. Your level of self-awareness is shaped by a complex interplay of factors, and understanding these elements is the first step toward growth and transformation. Let's explore these key influences and how they can help you unlock a more confident, socially adept version of yourself. The past, your foundation. Who you are today is a product of your past experiences. Confidence, or the lack of it, didn't come pre-installed, it was built, or eroded, through years of encounters, challenges, and triumphs. Each success, failure, and lesson has contributed to your mental and emotional strength, or vulnerability. By reflecting on how these experiences have shaped you, you gain the ability to rewrite the narrative and take control of your present emotions and actions. The present, understanding yourself. Your self-esteem and confidence are dynamic. They ebb and flow based on circumstances. You might feel unstoppable at work but struggle in social situations. Why is that? The key lies in taking a step back and observing yourself without judgment. By understanding the factors influencing your confidence today, you can identify the areas where you thrive and those where growth is needed. Conditioning, breaking the patterns. Our behavior in social settings is often a reflection of deeply ingrained conditioning. Childhood experiences, whether being teased, overlooked, or excluded, can leave lasting imprints that resurface in adulthood. These patterns can lead to fears and insecurities that undermine your confidence in social encounters. Recognizing these triggers through self-awareness allows you to break free from them, unraveling the constraints that have held you back and empowering you to rewrite your story. Body image, the silent influence. How you perceive your body profoundly impacts how you interact with others. Are you comfortable in your own skin? Or do you fixate on flaws and imperfections? Let's face it, most of us struggle with body image, thanks to societal pressures and unrealistic standards perpetuated by media. This dissatisfaction can seep into our social interactions, making us hesitant to engage or build new connections. The key is shifting your focus from what you dislike to embracing the qualities that make you unique. When you learn to accept your body, not as a perfect entity but as a work in progress, you'll notice a transformation in how you carry yourself. Confidence doesn't require perfection, it requires self-acceptance. The path to growth, self-awareness meets self-acceptance. Self-awareness alone isn't enough, it must be paired with self-acceptance. Embrace the parts of yourself that are still evolving. Not every aspect of your personality or abilities needs to be perfect, they just need to be acknowledged and understood. The journey to becoming more socially confident isn't about pleasing everyone, it's about being at peace with who you are. When you accept yourself, flaws and all, you project authenticity. And authenticity is magnetic. Not everyone will resonate with you, and that's okay. What matters is building genuine connections with those who appreciate you for who you are. Your next steps. While self-awareness and self-acceptance won't magically fix every challenge, they will lay a powerful foundation for growth by helping you identify areas that need change, encouraging you to acknowledge habits that hinder your progress, raising awareness of poor behaviors that limit your social potential. The journey isn't about achieving perfection, it's about progress. Start by embracing where you are today, and let that self-acceptance guide you toward where you want to be tomorrow. Confidence, after all, is not about never falling, it's about rising every time you do. Decoding body language, mastering social interactions through awareness. Your body language, the silent orchestra of gestures, expressions, posture, and tone, plays a pivotal role in every social encounter. It's not just about the words you say but how your entire presence communicates with those around you. From the tilt of your head to the speed of your speech, every detail contributes to the message you're sending. Here's how understanding and mastering body language can transform your social interactions. The subconscious conversation. Body language is a powerful, often subconscious form of communication. Even when you're silent, your body keeps talking. It conveys emotions, intentions, and even contradictions that can strengthen or weaken your message. When your verbal and nonverbal signals align, you foster trust and clarity. But when they clash, you create mixed signals, leaving your listener confused, skeptical, or even distrustful. Consider this. If you claim to be happy but your arms are crossed and your face looks tense, which message will the other person believe? Your body language broadcasts your true feelings, sometimes louder than your words ever could. Why it matters? At its core, body language reveals your intentions. It's the truth behind your words, the unspoken proof of your sincerity. People instinctively tune into these cues to gauge your authenticity. When your body and words are out of sync, your listener is left to choose which message to trust, and it's often the one your body sends. Mastering this alignment takes practice, but with awareness and effort, it's entirely achievable. Here are practical strategies to harmonize your body language and words. Eliminate inconsistencies. The first rule of effective nonverbal communication is consistency. If you say you're excited, let your posture, facial expressions, and gestures reflect that excitement. Avoid defensive or closed-off stances, such as crossed arms or avoiding eye contact, which might undermine your message. Manage stress levels. Stress is a major roadblock to effective communication. When stressed, you're more likely to misinterpret others and emit signals of tension, impatience, or frustration. These cues can ripple through the interaction, negatively affecting the mood and outcome. If you feel overwhelmed, give yourself permission to pause. Step away, take deep breaths, and return to the conversation when you're calm and composed. This not only helps you but also creates a more positive environment for those around you. Stay present without overthinking. Being aware of your surroundings is crucial, especially in group dynamics. However, there's a fine line between awareness and overthinking. Observing others' nonverbal cues is helpful, but avoid overanalyzing or jumping to conclusions. Misinterpretations can derail the interaction, so process what you notice without letting assumptions cloud your judgment. Tune into your tone. Your tone of voice is just as important as your words and gestures. A warm, engaging tone can invite trust and connection, while a flat or harsh tone can alienate others. Pay attention to how your voice carries emotions, confidence, interest, enthusiasm, and ensure it complements the message you're conveying. The road to mastery. Becoming fluent in the language of body cues doesn't happen overnight. It's a skill developed through mindfulness, practice, and an ongoing commitment to self-awareness. By aligning your body language with your words, you'll enhance your ability to connect, inspire, and lead in any social setting. Remember, the most impactful communicators are those who don't just speak with their words but with their entire being. Practice awareness, embrace consistency, and let your body and voice work in harmony to tell your story with authenticity and power. The art of supporting your friends, building deeper connections. Friendship isn't just about laughter and good times, it's also about being there during the tougher moments. True social influence extends beyond how well you navigate everyday encounters. It's also about the depth of support you offer to those you care about. How you show up for your friends, especially in moments of vulnerability, shapes the way you're perceived and strengthens the bonds of trust and respect within your circle. But supporting a friend in need isn't always as straightforward as a one-time pep talk. Sometimes, it's a marathon rather than a sprint, requiring consistent presence, empathy, and patience. And while it's noble to want to help, balancing their needs with your well-being is key to avoiding burnout. Here's how you can become the friend they truly need. Be present without pressure. Your presence can be more powerful than any advice you offer. Sometimes, all a friend needs is someone to sit with them in silence or lend a compassionate ear. You don't need to have all the answers or the perfect solution, just being there can provide the comfort they're looking for. Let them know they're not alone. Instead of saying, "That sounds tough. Let me know if you need anything." Say, "That sounds really hard. Do you want to talk about it?" Offering specific support shows that you're truly invested in their well-being and makes it easier for them to accept your help. Listen first, advise later. When someone pours their heart out, they're often seeking validation, not solutions. Resist the urge to jump in with advice unless they explicitly ask for it. Instead, focus on listening actively. Show them that their feelings are valid and that you're there to support, not to judge. For instance, do say, "I can't imagine how hard this must be for you. I'm so sorry you're going through this." Avoid saying, "You should do this," or comparing their struggles to your own. Your role isn't to steer the ship but to provide steadying support as they navigate their own course. Practice empathy, not projection. Empathy means stepping into their shoes, not dragging them into yours. It's easy to fall into the trap of relating their situation to your own experiences, but this can come across as dismissive. A breakup, a loss, or a setback is about them, not you. Avoid statements like, "I know exactly how you feel," unless you truly do, and even then, tread carefully. Instead, focus on their feelings. Ask questions that show you care about their perspective. What's been the hardest part for you? How are you feeling about it right now? These questions not only deepen your understanding but also reassure your friend that their emotions are at the center of the conversation. Balance support with boundaries. Supporting a friend shouldn't come at the cost of your own mental and emotional health. Helping someone through a tough time can be emotionally draining, especially if their struggles span weeks or months. Be honest about your limits while still offering care. For example, "I'm always here to talk, but I might not have all the answers. I care about you, and I want to help. Let's work on this together." Setting boundaries allows you to provide sustainable support without feeling overwhelmed. The power of small, tangible actions. Grand gestures aren't necessary. Small, thoughtful actions often have the greatest impact. Instead of vague offers of help, be specific about what you can do. Would it help if I ran that errand for you? How about we tackle that project together this weekend? Such actions not only make a difference but also show that you're genuinely paying attention to their needs. Led with genuine empathy. Empathy is the cornerstone of meaningful support. Be kind, patient, and understanding as they process their emotions. If they're grieving, let them grieve. If they're frustrated, let them vent. Support doesn't mean fixing everything. It means being the steady presence they can rely on. And remember, supporting a friend isn't about being the hero of their story. It's about being the companion they need. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to be there. By offering thoughtful, genuine support, you'll not only help your friend through their struggles but also strengthen your relationship, fostering trust and respect that lasts far beyond the tough times. After all, real friendships are built on the moments when we show up for one another, no matter what. Being a supportive friend, providing meaningful and long-term assistance. Supporting a friend through tough times is both a compassionate and thoughtful act. However, it requires patience, empathy, and awareness to ensure your efforts are truly helpful. Here's how you can effectively provide short and long-term support to a friend in need. Principles of being a supportive friend. Validate their emotions. Acknowledge their feelings without judgment. Whether or not their problem feels significant to you, it's important to meet them where they are emotionally. Example, I can see this is really hard for you. I'm so sorry you're dealing with this. Treat their issue as important. If it matters to them, it should matter to you. Respect their perspective and refrain from minimizing their struggles. Example, instead of saying, "It's not that bad," say, "It's understandable you feel this way. It's a lot to handle." Avoid blame. Even if they contributed to their own challenges, pointing this out serves no purpose and can make them feel worse. Focus on support rather than criticism. Encourage reflection. Gently guide them to explore their feelings without imposing solutions. Ask open-ended questions that help them process their emotions. Example, what's been the hardest part for you about this? Highlight strengths and positivity. Remind them of their resilience, past successes, and the good in their life to offer hope and perspective. Stay focused on their needs. Avoid changing the subject, even if the conversation is uncomfortable. It's not about you, it's about them. Be their ally. Assure them they're not alone. Whether or not you can provide practical help, showing you care is often enough to lighten their burden. Providing long-term support. When a friend is facing a significant challenge, ongoing support can make a world of difference. Here's how to show you're there for the long haul. Check in regularly. A simple text or phone call to ask how they're doing can remind them they're not alone. Example, "Hey, I just wanted to check in and see how you're holding up." Reach out when they withdraw. Isolation is common during difficult times. Let them know you're there without pushing too hard. Example, "I haven't heard from you in a bit. I just want you to know I'm here if you need anything." Invite them out. Suggest low-pressure outings like coffee or a walk. Even if they decline, the invitation shows you care. Respect their pace. Avoid rushing them to move on or accept help. They need time to process, and pushing too hard can backfire. Offer help without strings. Suggest practical ways you can assist without expecting them to take up every offer. Example, "Would it help if I brought over dinner this week?" Don't offer unsolicited advice. Let them decide how to approach their challenges. If they ask for guidance, offer suggestions thoughtfully and without pressure. Avoid dismissive language. Oh, phrases like, snap out of it, or, you'll get over it, dismiss their feelings. Instead, focus on empathy and understanding. Recognize when you can't do it alone. Oh, if their needs go beyond what you can provide, gently suggest professional help while continuing to support them as a friend. Oh, example, I care about you and want to make sure you're getting the help you need. Have you thought about talking to someone who can offer more support? The balance between empathy and boundaries. Supporting someone shouldn't come at the cost of your own well-being. It's okay to set boundaries while being empathetic. For example, instead of overcommitting, say, I care about you and want to help. I might not always have the answers, but I'm here for you. By being present, empathetic, and patient, you can help your friend navigate their challenges while maintaining your emotional balance. True support is about offering what you can, when you can, with sincerity and care. Easy tips to boost your social influence. Improving your social influence begins with effective communication tailored to your audience and the context. Whether you're speaking with colleagues, friends, or strangers, adapting your tone, words, and approach to the situation ensures your message is received as intended. Here are some actionable tips to enhance your social influence. Be mindful of your words. Always consider your audience when choosing words and phrasing. Use language and vocabulary they can relate to, focus on clarity and simplicity, ensuring your message is easily understood. Example, use professional terms at work but casual language among friends. For instance, saying, I'd appreciate your input on this project, at work versus, hey, what do you think of this idea, with friends. Rephrase for clarity and positivity. Shift from you statements to I statements, especially in emotional or conflict scenarios, to avoid making others feel defensive. Example, instead of saying, you never listen to me, try, I feel unheard when we talk. Rephrasing helps reduce misunderstandings and maintains a cooperative tone. Adjust your tone. Tone conveys emotions and sets the mood for the conversation. Adapt it to fit the situation. Oh, at work, keep a professional and measured tone. Oh, among friends, be upbeat and relaxed. Oh, in conflicts, stay calm and firm, avoiding aggressive or dismissive tones. Your tone should align with the message to avoid mixed signals. Opt for face-to-face communication. In-person communication reduces the risk of misinterpretation and allows for better nonverbal cue reading. Use open body language and maintain eye contact to enhance connection, for situations where face-to-face isn't possible. Oh, emails. Review them multiple times to ensure clarity and professionalism. Oh, phone calls. Prepare notes or a checklist to stay organized. Underscore 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 underscore. Tailor your messages to context. Every social situation has its own dynamics. Modify your communication style accordingly. Oh, workplace. Professional, concise, and respectful. Oh, friends or family. Relaxed, warm and casual, O conflict, thoughtful and non-confrontational. The ability to adapt shows emotional intelligence and respect for your audience. Practice active listening. Pay attention not just to what is being said but also to how it's being said. Reflect back on key points to show you understand. Example: so, if I understand correctly, you're saying. Plan your communication. When discussing important matters, plan your key points in advance. For written communication, draft your message and review it for clarity and tone. Emphasize empathy. Understanding the perspective and feelings of your audience builds rapport. Use empathetic statements like, "Oh, I see where you're coming from. Oh, that sounds challenging. Let's work on it together." Why these tips work. Tailoring your communication and being intentional with your words helps. Build trust and credibility, prevent misunderstandings, strengthen connections across diverse social groups. Adopting these practices consistently will not only improve your ability to adapt to social situations but also increase your overall influence in personal and professional circles. Boosting your charisma to enhance social influence. Once you've mastered the ability to adapt your communication to the context, the next step is to cultivate charisma and charm. These traits are essential for becoming memorable, magnetic, and highly influential in personal, professional, and public speaking settings. Here's how to take your social influence to the next level. Learn to relax. Charismatic people exude confidence and ease. This comes from being comfortable in their own skin. To emulate this, relax your body, practice maintaining a natural posture. Avoid being too stiff or overly animated. Mirror practice. Observe your gestures, facial expressions, and body language. Oh, are you nodding too often or overusing hand gestures? Oh, are you making enough eye contact? Seek feedback. Ask trusted friends or mentors for honest opinions about your demeanor during conversations or presentations. Relaxation conveys confidence, which is central to charisma. Cultivate genuine curiosity. People are drawn to those who are sincerely interested in them. Show emotional investment in conversations by asking thoughtful, open-ended questions. Example: what inspired you to pursue that project, instead of, how's work? Actively listening and responding appropriately to their emotions. Showing respect and validation through affirming phrases like, that's really impressive. When people feel valued and heard, they naturally gravitate toward you. Underscore 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 underscore. Foster authentic connections. Charismatic individuals genuinely want to connect with others, whether in one-on-one conversations or while addressing a crowd. To achieve this, keep your interactions sincere and relatable. Start with simple, general topics to find common ground. Use humor or personal anecdotes to break the ice and create a sense of familiarity. Authenticity enhances your relatability and likability. Harness the power of a smile. A smile is a universal sign of warmth and approachability. Smiling makes you seem more friendly and trustworthy. A genuine smile can immediately put others at ease, encouraging them to engage more openly. When speaking to an audience, begin with a smile to set a positive tone and signal confidence. Master public speaking. Charismatic public speakers command attention by connecting emotionally with their audience. To refine your skills, use expressive gestures and vary your tone to keep your delivery engaging. Start with a compelling opening that resonates with the audience's emotions or interests. Practice storytelling to make your message relatable and memorable. Example: instead of listing statistics, share a personal story or anecdote that illustrates your point. Develop emotional intelligence. Charismatic people know how to read and respond to emotions. Enhance this skill by being attuned to verbal and nonverbal cues, adjusting your tone, pace, and approach based on the energy and mood of the interaction. Emotional intelligence deepens your ability to connect and influence effectively. Practice and prepare. Even the most charismatic people rehearse their speeches and refine their interactions. Prepare your key points ahead of time. Rehearse in front of a mirror or record yourself to evaluate your body language and delivery. Gradually practice in larger and more varied social settings to build confidence. The formula for charisma. When you combine genuine curiosity, relaxed confidence, emotional intelligence, and effective communication, you create the magnetic presence that defines charisma. By consistently practicing these skills, you'll not only boost your social influence but also create lasting impressions in every interaction. Start small, be authentic, and watch your influence grow.